Don't assume the federal election is going to be an easy win for Justin Trudeau. In fact, don't assume at all that he's even going to pull it off. Right now, all the speculation is what day will the election commence on? When will the writ be dropped? But then soon it's going to move on to conversations about what are the polls telling us? Who's in the front of the horse race? Who's going to pull it off? And a lot of people say momentum behind Justin Trudeau to be reelected. He's got a minority government right now. He stands to be reelected with a minority. Some people say maybe he'll get a majority. But hold on a second. Don't write off Conservative leader Erin O'Toole just yet. I know there's been a lot of frustration for many Conservatives saying he's not resonating with them, where's the momentum and so forth, but similar things have happened in the past. Back in 2006, Paul Martin, he was Liberal Prime Minister, and oh boy, did they say that the future was his. They said Paul Martin commanded a juggernaut that would go and pretty much win every election he faced. He would be Prime Minister for life. Whatever happened to that? Well, Paul Martin, he was actually just Prime Minister for about 2 years, one minority government, and then there he was. He was gone. He was beaten by a Conservative leader who, well, he wasn't really a celebrity candidate. He was a little lacking in the charisma. That was Stephen Harper. He won against the odds, went on to govern for a decade. So you can't write off people like they're trying to do with Erin O'Toole right now. There can be amazing reversals of fortune happening right within one election campaign. I'll never forget back in 2015, at one point the polls showed that Tom Mulcair, NDP leader, was slated to win with a majority. But funny thing with those polls, actually just earlier that year, on name recognition polls, people were like, Tom Mulcair, who's that guy? Never heard of him before. So it goes to show just how quickly things can change during an election campaign. Basically, anything is possible for Erin O'Toole, for Justin Trudeau. I wrote in the last election back in 2019 that it could be 1972 all over again. What did I mean by that? Well, in 1968, Pierre Elliott Trudeau, he runs for office for the first time as Prime Minister. Trudeau mania sweeps the land. He wins with a big majority. But, people got tired of him. That 4-year term, well, it didn't actually go all that well. Not everybody was enamored with him. And then in 1972, he almost lost. He actually went to bed that night thinking he had lost, and they recounted a riding or so, and they found out, no, they actually did just squeak by the Liberals with a minority government. Kind of similar to what actually happened in 2019, because if you'll remember, Andrew Scheer actually got more votes than Justin Trudeau. The Conservatives actually won the popular vote, but the way the ridings break down, the Liberals, of course, prevailed with the most ridings. Justin Trudeau has remained Prime Minister. 1974, Pierre Elliott Trudeau, though, he actually transforms that minority into a majority, wins, and, well, he remained Prime Minister until 1984, aside for that little bit where Joe Clark was Prime Minister. So he was really only just getting started. So Justin Trudeau, he could be gone in, well, just a couple months' time, or he could just be getting started. Wow.